The genesis of the Idea to Impact Forum was to try to begin a dialogue on our campus about, are these kinds of activities something that we should be doing here on this campus? I think for many people, it's still a novel and strange world to be thinking, can I develop a product out of my work at the university? Am I even allowed to do that? Is it accepted? And then what? Then what do I do? What we tell people generally is don't give up your day job. Keep your wife employed or your spouse employed. But I think this is the eighth of our forum, and what we have heard over and over again, that this is an activity that can be done and should be done at this institution. I'm very grateful for all the participants that we've had. I think we've had, over the course of the year, we've had someone from every single college or school on campus who've participated. We've learned about the different valuable resources that are available on campus and in our state to help us sort through these things, because what I've learned on my own is no one's got all the answers. So we have to depend on each other to try to find these things. We've got very valuable resources here in our panel today. Some of my favorite organizations, the Biotech Center. If there's a biotech opportunity to develop, these are the best people, I think, in the country to advise us on those kinds of things. The SBTDC, certainly they've been great partners for us in our job with the technology transfer. And although I've not had direct contact with NC IDEA, my partner in cohort and climb, Marty Hackney, has participated in several projects that have come out of ECU that have been submitted to NC IDEA, and I believe some of them have been funded. So those are all wonderful resources, and we're glad to have them here. What's next? Clearly this is the end of the forum for this year. We're going to be sitting down and having a dialogue to see, is this the kind of forum we want to continue next year, and what would that look like? So for some of you who've come here repeatedly, you probably will get a call from us, and we're going to ask you, what do you think? What do you think next steps are? Is this something we want to repeat? How do we go about doing that? And all, but I think just from my perspective, and it's highly subjective, I think that this has been a great forum. We've had a lot of good dialogue, a lot of amazing panelists who've come here and shared their knowledge and experience with us, and that's been wonderful. So I want to thank everyone who's been here today and other sessions as well. I want to thank Research and Graduate Studies, because they've been a supporter of this program, the Office of Innovation and Economic Development as well, which SBTDC and the Tech Transfer Office come out of. I do want to recognize some very important partners in this program that you might not pay much attention to, and that's our friends here from ECU TV. I didn't know much about ECU TV before we started our forum, but they stepped up to the plate and said, we can film this for you, and the quality of filming is far better than anything I could have imagined. I think it was something that you could probably publish or do in some sort of a marketable realm, and they've just been wonderful. So I want to thank our friends from ECU TV, and I actually have a gift for you all, because you've been 100% participants in the whole program, so thank you for being here. And I do have actually something that we don't typically do here, but it goes back to your school days. At the end of the year, we're approaching the end of the year for school kids now, and some of the kids get perfect attendance awards. And when we started this forum, I never would have imagined that we would have anybody who would have attended all 8 sessions, but in fact we have not only one, but we have 2 people who have attended all 8 sessions. So Yitka Varag from Physiology, stick around, I've got a gift for you, and Craig Becker as well from Health and Human Performance. So I'm not sure exactly where they're going to go, but they're here and they seem to want to know more. So very good. So I want to thank you all again for being here, and look forward to enjoying your summer, and we'll see you again in the fall. Thank you.